Hi everyone.
That it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We are on our way to the cinema. I think we should give our pre-show predictions. No, I don't care. Fast forward to today, he got up at like 5 in the morning after not sleeping at all. If you really don't care about bridal stuff, then I'm really sorry, but after this video, you won't get any more, so I'm going to rinse it while I can. These trees, which I believe were originally from the range, these have been sitting on my mum's fireplace for about 5-6 years. All of the name cards for our meal, and then I also DIY'd the guest book. Oh, it's been so long since I vlogged, so I thought, hello, I'd vlog again in case you missed me, because it has been a long time.
Bloody hell. Hi everyone.
That it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought we can cook together.
Me?
No,
Oh.
you don't know how to cook. Because we haven't been food shopping and we're not going for another 2 days. So it's make do dinners for a little while. So tonight we're going to have it all together chicken curry.
Oh, love the idea. Love the idea. Just need some naan bread though.
No, it's fine. We don't have naan bread. You're just going to have to deal with it.
We have naan bread.
Just spread some honey on your bread.
Coconut, peshawar.
Okay, I chopped up my veg because it's easier. So, in the pan, olive oil. What are you doing?
He's pushing back.
So, this is the veg I'm going to put in to start. Onion, pepper and sweet potato, and I'm just going to fry that off. Actually, I'm just going to fry off the onion and the pepper first, and then I'll add the sweet potato because that will cook when it's boiling. It'll be alright. So, fry that off first, and then I'll add the sweet potato and the spices. The butter beans I'm going to drain now because I'll forget. What are you eating? Cheese? Come down last night at, what time was it? 10 o'clock because you was hungry?
We just went
up to bed and he went back downstairs to get some cheese.
And nuts.
And nuts. And we watched Captain America in bed, which was really good. I don't think it deserves the hate it's getting personally. I thought it was a really good film. And we're going to go watch the Thunderbolts tomorrow. So we're both so excited for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
That's going to be a great one. So we'll take you along, let you know what we think. And then rest of the week we're going to go pick up Connor's suit. He was meant to do it last week, but he couldn't be bothered to go. But he needs to get it this week because we're getting married next week.
Yeah.
So you have to go and get it.
I have to change it for me.
And then I'm going to go get my flowers this week. Still need to do an Amazon order for some last minute bits.
Tidbits?
What?
Little tidbit. What's this? You need it?
Yeah.
Why is it over there?
I didn't have enough hands to move it over.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hold on.
Open it up.
So,
Put some apples in there.
salt and coriander as well. Gonna go in. Some ginger as well. Then something.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Adios, amigos.
Au revoir. Okay. We've got a bit of colour in there, so I'm going to go in with the sweet potato now. Then we're going to go in with some curry powder. Eyeballing this as always, guys, so sorry. Curry powder. We want some salt. And we want some coriander. And then, oh, I should have added this first. Ginger. Teaspoon of that. Garlic granules. Just a little bit. and some garam masala. I would also add turmeric here if I had it, which I don't. And then just mix all of them spices together until they start smelling like really fragrant. But also, if you don't have pre-cooked chicken, add that before as well. You might want to fry that up in a separate pan. My chicken's already cooked from yesterday, which is what I'm going to fry in here. So now I'm going to add some coconut milk. Okay. Also add like cream to this as well if I had it. Like that coconut cream I used last time. Delicious. Yeah, I don't have any, so I can't add that. I don't think I'm going to add tomatoes to this, you know. I think I'm going to keep it quite plain, like just coconutty. So now I'm going to add some butter beans and my chicken from yesterday. Mix this in. And we just want to let this boil really until the sweet potato is cooked. This is going to seem really weird, but if you've got yogurt or cream or coconut milk or coconut cream, something like that, add that. I only have kefir in, so I'm going to add some kefir to this. And that will do the same thing. A big gulp of maple syrup. So now I've got these lentils as well. I'm going to add some of these in to bulk it up even more. And I think that's all the stuff I wanted to add. So I reduced it all up. Just like, I don't know how much that was, maybe a cupful of lentils. I'm going to let this boil and I will come back once it's ready to serve. I think we're just going to have this with rice because that's pretty much all we have. So yeah, curry is looking good, so here's what it's looking like. I'm just going to give it a quick taste test, just to see if I need to add anything. It's been slowly like simmering for about half an hour. I'll do a smidgen more of kefir just to make it a tiny bit more creamy. Okay, curry's done. Here is what it looks like. We've got the rice is still going, and then I've got a little bit of bread and butter here as well. The best thing about making these throw it all in curries is you literally throw it all in. It doesn't matter what you have in your cupboard, as long as you've got a tin of coconut milk, which I always like to have at least one tin of coconut milk in the cupboard because it's just so versatile, and curries are just the easiest thing to make. So I say as long as you've got that and a few veggies that need using up, you're good to go. Also, adding sweet potato into a curry is a game changer. It just gives so much more sweetness. This is dinner. Oh, hola, ¿cómo estás? What does that mean?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hello, how are you?
On our way to cinema. I was just trying to make it rhyme. Hello. We are on our way to the cinema. I think we should give our pre-show predictions.
I think it's be a good movie.
I think I'm going to give this movie, before we watch it, a 9 out of 10.
That's what a lot of people have been giving it.
Oh, well, I don't read reviews, so I wouldn't know that. What about you?
Yeah, I'd probably just say about the same based on what I've seen though.
Okay. Well, mine was based on nothing because I haven't
I've
read
seen
anything.
stuff, so I've already been influenced.
Yeah, your bias. What do we think is going to happen? I have no idea.
No,
I
I
can't
don't know
predict it
anything about
at
the story.
all. We haven't watched any spoilers. We've not watched any trailers, have we?
We
We
did
watched
watch
one.
trailers.
We watched a snippet.
No, we watched the first one, then I showed you the second one, the one where he's very powerful, the bad guy.
Oh, okay. We don't normally watch Marvel trailers because sometimes they give away too much,
Yeah.
and we like to go in not knowing a lot, so it's more of a surprise. I'm excited to see Bucky because if he looks anything like he did on A Brave New World,
Yeah, Brave New World.
I will be happy. Because Connor and I both watched that the other day. We watched it. We thought we'd watch it before we owed it. We thought we'd watch it before coming to see this, even though we don't think they're not interlinked anyway. But it's just always good to watch the release order.
I think it is because Bucky's in that.
Well, Bucky was in that, yeah. And when Bucky came on, you should have seen our reactions. Well, you saw him before me because I fell asleep when we was watching it. But then he came on and I was like, bloody hell, he looks good. Connor was like, that's what I thought. So I'm excited to see Bucky. I'm also very excited for Florence Pugh because she was incredible in Black Widow, and I love her as a person.
I'm looking forward to seeing the actors act together, like the characters merge.
I can't imagine.
I'm intrigued to see what Red Guardian
with
versus
Bucky.
John Walker.
Oh yeah, I forgot John Walker's in it.
Yeah.
Such a mix of people. I just think it's going to be brilliant. But yeah, I'm a massive Florence Pugh fan, so I'm excited to see her again. The last thing we would have watched her in was Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Yeah, so excited for that. And we are gonna get our favourite popcorn.
Yep.
Are you getting mixed or are you just gonna get sweet? You normally get mixed, yeah. What drink are you gonna get? I'm gonna get an icy.
Oh yeah.
I haven't had an icy in ages.
Yeah. No, I'll probably just go for standard.
It's either icy or diet. They don't do Coke, do they? Pepsi.
Yeah.
Pepsi Max. But then, do I want an icy? Yeah, but then Pepsi Max is more sustainable because an icy is pretty much done after 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So maybe I do. Are we getting our own popcorn or sharing?
Well, don't know.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited though. Do you know where you're going?
I think so.
Come off it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go because Connor sometimes doesn't know
Yeah, I'm trying to concentrate.
where he's going. So, we'll be back after the B-roll with our final thoughts. We're out of the cinema. Right, so we had ratings before. I gave it a 9, you gave it a 9.
Yeah.
Post ratings.
I would give it a 9.
I would give it a 10.
A 10.
I loved that film so much. I don't have any critiques about it. It was perfect in my eyes.
Yeah, I thought it was really, really cool.
It was really
I
good.
really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed all the characters.
Yeah.
And everything about it, to be fair.
This is a spoiler-free review, by the way, because obviously we don't want to give anything away. We'll just talk about the basics.
Acting's phenomenal.
Acting was absolutely brilliant. The story was brilliant.
Story's been one of the best recently.
Yeah, I said this to Connor when it finished. That's my favourite new release from Marvel since, I'd probably say since Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair enough.
Yeah, it was just, it had the mix of everything. It had so much action. I feel like there was loads of action from the start.
Very good action.
Yeah, it didn't look shit, and it was funny. Which I was hoping it was going to be a bit funny because of the characters that were in it, and it was definitely great. And even the deep storyline bits were brilliant. It made me cry, but that being said, I've cried at every single new Marvel release, so I can't really say much. What was the first film? The first big film was, I think I've cried every film we've gone to see in cinema. I've definitely cried. And I think we've seen them all since No Way Home. Since Endgame. What was after Endgame?
After Endgame, I think they had one movie and it wrapped it up.
I can't remember what was after. Obviously, I didn't see Endgame in cinema. I didn't even know Connor when that came out. So, I can't remember. Spider-Man: Far From Home. then it was WandaVision.
Yeah, that's
so WandaVision was the first thing we watched together
yeah.
as a couple, or just ever. And then after that was Black Widow, and then Loki, then Shang-Chi, Eternals, Doctor Strange, Thor, Spider-Man, Black Panther.
Yeah. Really hasn't been a lot. It's been more TV shows and stuff.
Yeah. So I was saying that because I've cried at every single movie release since Endgame. Then that's accurate.
Yeah.
That is accurate. I think I did cry in Spider-Man, Far From Home. Oh, but not including that, from Black Widow onwards, I definitely cried. So, yeah, you can't take my word on it being emotional just because I cried at every one of them. So, but it was a really great film. Like we literally watched Captain America like yesterday. And I literally said I really enjoyed that film, but I'm not gonna lie, Thunderbolts put that film to shame.
Yeah, that was a great film, but then this one was.
Yeah.
Really,
It's like
really...
the level of Thunderbolts was at, Captain America could have been there.
Yeah.
I feel like, but how do we can't really talk about it too much without giving spoilers away. But if you're thinking about seeing it, go and see it because it's incredible. Especially if you like the characters, because we love Bucky, we love the Red Guardian, we love Yelena. To be honest, I didn't love Ghost in Ant-Man. I thought she was quite boring.
She's better in this.
But she was better in this, yeah. And same with John Walker. I wasn't in love with him in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but he was brilliant in this.
Yeah.
The villain was incredible. What would you say that what it compared to, like from what you've read from comics?
What do you mean?
Was like the villain comic accurate and stuff?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's good.
As close as you can really get.
Yeah. But the actor who played the villain, I don't know his name, incredible. Like his acting was great.
Apparently he's in Top Gun, the newest one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He did look a bit like Tom Cruise. A little bit.
Yeah, because apparently he wanted. He was like, "Oh great, I'm playing another Bob." He played Bob in Top Gun.
Oh really? There's also 2 post-credit scenes. Well, one post-credit scene, one post and one end. No, they're the same thing.
One mid, one end.
One mid and one end. So stay till the very end after every single credit. If you don't do that anyway, you're pretty much considered a fake Marvel fan. But you have time for a wee break in between the first and the second, if you need to go for a wee.
Tested that out.
Connor tested it out. I didn't want to risk it, but there was plenty of time. And yeah, it was really, really good film. I just don't even know. I don't know how to explain it other more than giving spoilers away, so I'm not going to. But it really, I think what was good about it is it gave the characters even more backstory. Because even if you knew, like, if you've watched Black Widow and you've watched Winter Soldier and stuff, you know their backstories enough. But this just like amplified it. Yeah, it kind of made it make a lot more sense. And it was just, I just miss it already, to be honest. I thought it was brilliant. I was laughing, I was crying, I was yeah, all the emotions. So that's the sign of a great film, if you ask me. Marvel did great on this one. Well done. Clap, 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 clap. I don't have my other hand. And we're going to go home now and see our dog, and probably eat a spag bowl, and then film. So probably see you tomorrow, maybe. I don't know, actually. Maybe I'll bring you to flower shopping. I'm going to get my flowers tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe I'll bring it. Oh, actually, I should have an Amazon parcel ready for me when I get home. So maybe I'll show you that. And then, okay, yeah, bye. Here's my stuff. So this was from Amazon.
Hello.
This is our guest book because we ordered one and it came, well, it's actually in the store. I will show you. Absolutely awful.
Terrible.
Came bent. So this was the original guest book, but it got refunded. So I went for this one, which is absolutely got nothing on it. It's plain. It's mainly like it's a scrapbook because I want to do the writing on it. So that's why I went for this one.
Okay.
I'm going to write Connor and Jasmine.
Calligraphy.
Yeah. And then, because the other ones you could pay more for personalisation, and I thought the font looked shit, and I could probably do a nicer job with my handwriting. So yeah, I'm doing it in pencil first. God, yeah. I don't trust myself to go straight in with pen.
Been a while.
I can't open this. Can you do it? And then what else I got were these. I'm really excited about these, and we're going to test them out together now. Basically, these are USB. No. No. USB to battery power packs. So if you have something that's USB, obviously you can plug it in and then it gets powered by battery. So I ordered 2 of these because we have a light thing going up, and the venue was asked to get hold of, basically to ask if we could plug stuff in. So I found these on Amazon and the reviews were really good. So I'm going to test them to make sure they work. But these are also very convenient because it means you don't have to like decorate based on where plugs are. So you can just do it wherever you want. They were like £5, I think. So this is the guest book. It's just plain. I didn't get a massive one because we've not got that many guests coming. So it's like 60 pages, I think, and even that might be too much. But I'm just going to like write Connor and Jasmine May 2025 on it or something like that. And then there's a few things I want to make on Canva and print out. One being like a welcome sign to put on the door so people know where to go. And 2, basically a thing that says like sign our guest book, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Let's test out this, because this is what I'm excited for. This is my wedding drawer, and it's literally, oh, I'll show you this actually. This is filled to the brim. Oh shit. So this is also what I got. Vow books, his and hers. We're gonna exchange our vows in private, in the evening. We're not going to do it in front of everyone just because we couldn't care less about doing that, and it's a private thing. Like, I don't need everyone to know what we're promising. So I got that, and then I don't know if I showed this. I don't think I did. I got this box, which I mean is a little bit battered, but I don't really mind because it's for cards. So that just says cards on it, and you just put it together like origami, I'm guessing. Just a battery box. Maybe I'll put you down here. Nice little angle. Okie dokie. So we need 3 AAs. Oh, I might have to get some more batteries actually. This is such a genius creation, by the way. Like, I was thinking about it and I was like, why has no one made this? And I just googled it. I thought, there's got to be something you can use to adapt a USB to battery, and it exists. So congratulations to whoever invented this, because I think you did a great job. Let's just see if it works though. Test. Yay! Brilliant. Okay, that is really good. I don't know if we'll have it that bright, to be honest, because that is quite bright. Probably only need it quite dull because it's going to be dark in there anyway. That is actually brilliant. So that's that sorted. I'm going to take these out just so, because we don't need them in here yet. I need to write like a list of things that I need to do before the wedding, because we're cutting it thin now. I feel like there's stuff I need to do.
Yeah, it does look nice. Ask, who are you going to ask, Connor?
No, Connor don't care.
Is that one or that one?
Oh, I don't know. What one do you think? That one would go more with my dress, I think, because it's
yeah,
ivory.
I think
isn't
so,
it?
yeah. I think this one.
It's the wrong colour.
Just white and green.
I think the problem is I like these. Hi guys, so you saw that clip of me choosing my wedding flowers. I'll show you the ones I decided to go for when we go downstairs, but I'm just about to try and print some of this stuff that I've made on Canva. So I've done like a welcome sign for our party, and then I've done like colouring pages for the kids. I've done a word search, and some other welcome signs, because I got these things from Hobbycraft that I want to try and write on, handwrite. So let's try and do this. I had a really nice day though, so I went to get my flowers, then me and my mum went for a coffee, and then I went and did a food shop, which I haven't done all week, and it's currently Wednesday, so it was long overdue. Yeah, I went for a food shop, and then I've just come home and tried to sort everything out. There's like a lot of wedding stuff in the house now, which is so exciting, but a bit nerve-wracking to see it all like downstairs, to be honest. My battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna try and print these off, and then I'll show you once it's all done. Hi guys, sorry if you can hear Connor's on the stairs. Sorry if you can hear yucky chewing in the background. Hugo has his bone. But I've printed everything. It took a long time and a lot of paper and a lot of ink that we had to go to the shop and get some more ink. But I wanted to show you what I did. So this is the word search. I used a website to make it, and then I literally just put it in Canva and resized it and made it look my own. It's not actually centered, but it's for kids, so I don't really care. And then it just says Jasmine and Connor. I don't know if you can see that at the bottom. So we got a load of word searches done. Then I made this colouring page, which basically just has like a load of mixed things on it. And again, it's got the little Jasmine and Connor established May 2025 on it. And then we've got, I honestly had so much fun doing this. I made these all last night and then printed them today. We've got quite a few kids coming to the party, so this is a personal favourite. I found this image, so I removed the background and put hearts around it. How cute is that? And then again, says our little stamp on the bottom. That could be my favourite, to be honest. And then we have this little basic one, just 2 people getting married. And then we have this little basic one, mixed ages for kids at this wedding, so I wanted to do like a mix of harder ones and stuff. And then we have this little one, it's got our surname on it. And then the last one's this one. I just think they're really cute. Like, I'm probably going to sit at the kids' table, to be honest with you. And then I've got these signs, and I'm going to do some calligraphy for them. And I'm going to do that now, because why not? I've got one that says like kids' table, and then I've got one that says welcome to the wedding, and then one that's going to say please sign our guest book. And that is my DIY for colouring for the kids done. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm going to go downstairs and sort it all out now. Hi guys, sorry for this very bizarre angle. I thought I would come on here and catch you up on my very eventful day. So I feel like yesterday I left off the vlog with me showing you the bits that I possibly got for a wedding, like all the bits we have. The wedding countdown is truly on, and we have been hit with a curveball. Connor has been moaning about his tooth aching a little bit for the last couple of days, and I've been going at him saying please book a dentist appointment, because the last thing we need is for you to have a toothache on our wedding day. Like, that's going to be shit. You're going to have a bad time. You're just going to be in pain. It's not going to be enjoyable. Like, I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. Anyway, he didn't book an appointment. He said, I'll go after the wedding. It's not too bad, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward to today. He got up at like 5 in the morning after not sleeping at all. And I messaged him. I texted him. He took the dog for a walk, like he was just up. And I was like, you okay? He was like, no. I was like, what's wrong? He was like, my tooth's in agony. Like, I'm actually in agony. And I was like, you need to bring the dentist, try and get an emergency appointment. So we was on hold for like, waiting for them to phone back from 7:30, 8ish until like 9:30. I think we got an answer. He ended up getting an emergency appointment with my dentist, who I've been going to for like the last 3 years. He's great. I've spoken about him on the blog before. He's just really like nice, and Connor's a bit anxious to go to the dentist, so yeah, I'm glad he managed to get an appointment with my dentist. Anyway, so I took him around 11 o'clock, and he was really in pain, bless him. He was just not in a good way. Took him at 11 o'clock, and the dentist said that he has a sinus infection, which is also a tooth infection, and that's why like he keeps getting migraines, and you know, like he's just been great. Like apart from the headaches and the toothache and like his whole that side of his face aching, he's been fine. But yeah, we didn't know it was a sinus infection, obviously. By the way, I'm just removing my nail polish, and I've got a cup of tea here, much needed cup of tea. Oh, that's a good cup of tea. Yeah, so the dentist prescribed him antibiotics for a week, and then we got over-the-counter painkillers, so they were a bit stronger for him because he was in a lot of pain. And then he took the first painkiller, and then he had a bit something to eat. The boy was in agony, like he looked like he was going to cry. He could barely look at me because he was in so much pain. Honestly, I was really worried. I didn't know what to do. I was googling. I was like, do I take him back to the dentist? Like, do I take him to the walk-in centre, A&E? I don't know what to do with him. He says he's never been in so much pain in his life. It was really not a very nice experience. I managed to ring my dentist, and the receptionist was like, bring him back within an hour. So we went back to the dentist, and this time I went in with him. I didn't go in with him the first time, but he was in so much pain like he could barely talk. So I was like, I'm going to have to go in with him in case he they need to ask him. They're obviously going to have to ask him questions. He might not be able to speak. So I went in with him. Turns out like one of his other teeth is infected as well. So it's like the infection is like spreading, and he needed a fill-in, which is why that one was like so sore. So bless him, he had 4 injections of local anaesthetic, and then they did the fill-in for him, which I watched. I actually was brave enough and watched the whole thing, which was very I quite like watching stuff like that. I don't know why. It's cool to know like when I have that done, I know what's happening, you know, because I'm like not bothered by a dentist or anything anymore. So yeah, he's upstairs currently. What's the time now? So we went back to the dentist at 4. It's currently 6 o'clock. When we got back, we sat in bed for a little while together. I just made sure he was okay, and then he wanted to close his eyes in case he's going to be numb for the next 4 hours. So we both said if you can sleep now, it's going to be better than not being able to sleep later if the pain comes back and is bad. So trying to get some sleep now. I did the dog for the walk, which is why he's sitting all cute up there. But yeah, I thought I'd catch you up. I do need to put the camera on charge, but I don't know if my charger's. Yes, I can charge and talk at the same time. Brilliant. I've been catching up on Zoella's vlogs. I always call her Zoella, but it's just Zoe now, isn't it? Catching up on Zoe Suggs vlogs, and Connor likes watching them with me. He likes watching the vlogs, and I really enjoy watching them together. But it's just really, I love their life. Honestly, I'm manifesting my future to be like that. I've said it before. I just think she's the most amazing mum, and they're just the loveliest family. Like everything I aspire to be when I'm her age. So yeah, we've been watching that, and it's just put me in a good mood, you know. But I also wanted to show you the last bits of the wedding prep, I guess, because this is going to be the last vlog before I'm married. The next vlog coming to you is I'm going to be a wife. So that's absolutely bizarre. So I wanted to show you how I was doing my nails. If you really don't care about bridal stuff, then I'm really sorry, but after this video you won't get any more, so I'm going to rinse it while I can. So in terms of appearance, guys, know that I am a DIY. If I can do it myself, no, I'm doing my own nails. So I've managed to grow my nails. You probably won't be able to see quite long in the last 2 weeks. This has literally been 2 weeks because I've not cared about my nails at all. And then I thought, shit, I should probably start looking after them if I want them to look nice. I had some stick-on ones just in case, but my nails have come through. And I'm putting it down to these products. So I just wanted to show you in case you guys are also the same as me and couldn't care less about paying extra money just to get your nails done on your wedding day. If you don't normally get your nails done and you don't want to like get them ruined with gel and stuff, you don't have to. Like, you can do what you want on your wedding day. Anyway, I've been using this for the last 2 weeks. This is the Sally Hansen Nail Growth Miracle Growth Treatment. It's in this gold bottle. And I've used this on and off, like, I don't want to say for like 3 months, but you have to be consistent with it. Otherwise, your nails will just break off. But I really do think this has been why my nails are the length they are in 2 weeks, because you apply this every other day. And you do one coat, so shake gently, apply one thin coat to bare nails every other day and use alone or as a base coat. Most of the time I just use it alone, but sometimes if I want to colour, I put it on top. So that's what I've been using for the last 2 weeks. And then last weekend I bought this. This is the Sally Hansen Advanced Hard as Nails Strengthener, because my nails were growing with the growth treatment, but they were quite brittle and breaking off. So I saw really good reviews about this, that it made their nails really, really strong. I've used this twice and my nails, I have never been this strong before. You can use it, like, I think if you overuse it, it can be a bit damaging to your nails. So I'm not going to use it more than twice a week. I've already done my nails once this week, so I'm going to do them now and then redo them Tuesday night. So that's like how I've been maintaining my nails. And then I've got a cuticle cutter as well, just to cut off the dead skin. And then for polishes, I've tested both of these colours out for my bridal nails, and these are the Essie Gel Couture nail varnishes. I tend to use just Essie polishes. I love OPI, but I just feel sometimes OPI is really expensive. This would be my go-to nail colour if they had it in this formula, but because they don't, I'm not going to use this. So this is Essie Ballet Slippers, and this is my absolute favourite nail polish ever. It's completely gone now. I need to throw this away. I don't know why it's still in my kit, but yeah, Ballet Slippers number 6 is the nicest nude pink I've ever used. But I do find that the normal Essie polishes don't last as long as these. So these, like I said, are the Gel Couture. I got Sheer Fantasy, which is this like more pinky sheer colour, and then this one, which is Fairy Tailor, which is a bit more of a, I don't know, nude pink. And then you get a top coat as well, which you have to buy separately. I think these are about £8 each. These just don't budge. Like, they're hard to take off with normal nail varnish remover. They are incredible. So those are my nails. I'm not getting eyelashes done. I'm dyeing my own brows with the beard dye that I used a couple of videos back, and I'm going to do that on Sunday. I'm also going to show you my other stuff. So I've also managed to lose weight. I haven't been trying at all, but I think it's because I'm not stressed, like, at all. I don't have any stress in my body. I'm quite chilled. But I thought I'd show you the little wedding bits I'm doing. So our wedding, I'm sure I've said this before, our wedding day, our wedding ceremony and our wedding reception, if you want to call it that, are on 2 separate days. So our wedding ceremony is just immediate family. So me, my parents, Connor's parents, Connor obviously, our siblings and partners if they have any, and then Connor's grandparents, because my grandparents are sadly not with us anymore. And that's it for the ceremony. Keeping it small, family only, that's what we wanted to do. And then we're having a wedding reception evening party later on in the week, at the weekend, because our wedding's in the middle of the week. And that's all of our friends, extended families, cousins, aunties, uncles, family friends, so on and so on. That's still quite small, less than 60 people. And we're having that in a venue literally up the road from us, so we can keep coming back and checking on Hugo. It's literally like 2 minutes down the road from us walking, so perfect. But I wanted to show you all the bits that I've got for the wedding, because I feel like my mum and I have done such a good job of like DIYing the decor. So on my wedding day, I'm considering my wedding day to be my wedding ceremony, by the way, not the party. That the day we get married is my wedding day, not the party. Even though it's like, people are like, why are you doing it on 2 separate days? It's because midweek and then weekend more people would have been available. Anyway, it's also cheaper to get married in the week, but the party didn't make a difference. My mum got these boards online. She didn't get them for the wedding, she got them ages ago. And I said they would be perfect for the wedding reception, for the table displays. My mum and I are doing all of our the table displays by myself, just her and I. So she's got these like boards, they've got little stands. And then my mum ordered these. So these she did order specifically. Our colour is basically like sage green, just natural, like it's just a lot of green natural stuff. That's what I wanted. So we're going to have a white disposable tablecloth, and then this in the middle with one of these on top, with one of these trees, which I believe were originally from the range. These have been sitting on my mum's fireplace for about 5-6 years. And I looked at them and I thought they would be perfect for my wedding reception, for the tables. And mum was like, they would actually be perfect. And I said, what is the point in going out and buying flower arrangements or, you know, table displays when we've got it here? And I was like, do you mind if I just borrow them? She was like, absolutely not, take them. So one of these in the middle. She also had these darker green candles, which I'm not going to light on the wedding night, but they're just going to sit like on, I'm hoping you can see this, on the tray. And then a while ago I bought these from Shein. I think I did a haul with like all my Shein things, and they're like little LED lights, and I'm just going to put a few of these like so. And then the only other thing, I'll push you over so you can see. So this is like my table display. The only other thing, we're going to get some of those like crystal beads, like gem beads, and scatter them in the middle just so it fills out. But how cute is that for the wedding table display? And I'm obsessed. So I'm really happy with that. And basically didn't cost me anything. These were like, I don't even know how much these were. I'll link that video where I did the haul below, because I know I did a haul on them. So that is the table display, all DIY, which I'm so happy about. Then we have, I showed you the kids table stuff. This is my flower bouquet. So this is from a shop called Byford's, which is basically like a craft flower shop. They have so many different bouquets of flowers and just like individual flowers which you can pick yourself. I originally was going to have real flowers, but then the closer that it got to the time, I was like, Mum, I just can't deal with the stress of it. Like, I'd rather have a fake bouquet of flowers that I can just keep in a vase, and I'll always have them as my wedding flowers. So these are what I went for. It was a toss-up. I feel like I did show you guys, but I just wanted to show you again. Between a few, like we did like a little daisy bouquet which was really cute, and like wildflowers, and it looked really sweet, but this just screamed bridal to me. And when you see my dress, like, I think it'll make sense why I went for this. Pretty simple, pretty basic, but because the dress is so like unique and the star of the show. So that's that. That's my bouquet. That's the table display. I think that is everything. Oh, and then I showed you I bought these little things. So I've done these now. I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see because it's quite hard to read, but basically it just says, you are not going to be able to read them. Maybe I could spin you around and you read it off the floor. I hand wrote these as well. Please sign our guest book, Jasmine and Connor. This is the pen I used. It's a uni paint marker. Yeah, that is the guest book one, and then this is the one for the day of our wedding. Welcome to the wedding of Jasmine and Connor, and I did this all by hand. I think they turned out really good, and I just quite like the DIY aspect of it. I like the fact that I did them myself, and again, something we can keep forever. I'm so sorry about the mounting of washing, it's just not getting done today. Yeah, I'm just so excited, guys. I can't believe I am marrying my best friend next week. Absolutely crazy. I will share snippets of the wedding day. I'm pretty sure, like maybe in a couple weeks' time, whenever I vlog again. And then our honeymoon's not until a few weeks after our wedding day, so I will definitely be vlogging our honeymoon. Probably not the whole thing, but just like snippets again that we can just mesh together with a bit of music or something, just so you guys can see the day. I'm really excited. Like, I'm not really nervous at all. I say the only thing I'm maybe slightly nervous about is being the center of attention, because I hate being center of attention of anything. But you know, hopefully I'll feel more confident when I've got my dress and my makeup and hair done and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just more excited than anything. I just hope the day is as perfect as I'm imagining it. It's probably not going to be like as smooth sailing as I think in my head, but at the end of the day, it's going to be perfect because it's what Connor and I wanted and what we've been waiting for. So that's the main thing. Oh my gosh, guys, excuse my appearance. It's just been one of those days where I have not left the house, so I don't need to worry about what I look like. But I thought I would come on and show you my latest wedding DIY stuff. I'm like so close to getting this all done now, and it feels really good. So I'm going to spin you around so you can see. I have done all of the name cards for our meal, and then I've also DIY'd the guest book. You can't really see because it's in gold. It just says Jasmine and Connor, May 2025. I'm really happy with how it's turned out, to be honest. I just think it all looks pretty good. So that is that. I've also painted my nails. This is the colour I did. So this was the two colours mixed together. I did 2 coats of the Fairy Tailor, the fairy one, and then 1 coat of the sheer, whatever the sheer one was called, sheer something, and then the top coat, and it came out this really nice pinky colour. So if this doesn't chip, I'm not going to redo my nails now until the wedding, till like after the wedding. So hopefully this lasts, which I think it will, because they look incredible, to be honest. And that is all the DIY done for now. I've been checking stuff off of my list. It's currently Friday today. I pretty much just need to go to Poundland to get some like glow sticks and stuff for the kids, and some pens to write in the book. And that's pretty much it. So I think I'm going to end this video here and edit it and upload it, and then have like the weekend off. So then the next vlog will just be like the wedding, and then after that, married life, I guess. So thank you all for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. I know it's a bit of like a random all over the place vlog, but I hope you enjoyed it nevertheless. And I'll see you when I'm a wife. Crazy.
Got a couple people gotta leave behind. They just can't keep up no more. Nothing personal, it's just time. I'm still here.